Good afternoon, all, and this is a very short video this afternoon, but it's a very important video. And following from my last two videos on the courthouse grapevine, misinterpreting autistic people, actual examples of this courthouse grapevine, and Florida lawyers at work hunting down an autistic person to name them to Florida's autism segregation vexatious list. Critical mass of these lawyers in the Florida bar have zero knowledge about autistic people and zero autism educational training. Today we're going to talk about how this lack of training harms and injures autistic people. And we're going to start with a lawyer in the Florida bar he's just plain dishonest. Richard Henry Fabiani II, Rick Fabiani. Let's see the falsehoods, misinterpretations, and the harm Rick Fabiani, Florida bar member, inflicted on an autistic person due to having almost zero knowledge in autistic people, zero autism educational training. So Mr. Fabiani filed a motion, and he said he made the material representation that many of the facts alleged by the plaintiff have been fabricated by the plaintiff. This was in this case here, and it was signed by Mr. Fabiani. Now, how do we know that that's a total and complete falsehood? How do we know that Rick Fabiani, Florida lawyer, that his almost zero autism educational training is the actual and proximate cause of inflicting this autism discrimination, social harm on me as an autistic person? Well, we know this because if Mr. Fabiani was compelled in order as a condition to keep his attorney license, if he was compelled by the Florida Supreme Court and the Florida Bar to take a mandatory autism educational CLE course, Mr. Fabiani would have been taught the following. This is autism education happening on the autism discussion page on Facebook. And this is Bill Nason. Fact versus inference. The brain wiring for autistic people makes it difficult to look past the detail for the overall picture. It's more focused on the concrete details, facts. What you see and hear is what you get. Autistic people stay more true to the details and analyze the facts to piece together the overall picture. Hence, autistic thought processes can be less biased and truer to the facts. What this means is that there is absolutely no court case in any state or federal court, including in Florida, including in California, that can accord due process of law to an autistic person if they do not promulgate in their evidence code a presumption that an autistic person is honest and more true to the facts. It can be a rebuttable presumption, but nevertheless, a presumption is required because it would stop dishonest attorneys such as Mr. Rick Fabiani from fabricating a falsehood, namely that the autistic person is fabricating facts. That's a falsehood. And he would know that if he had been required to take mandatory autism training by the Florida Bar and the Florida Supreme Court as a condition to have and maintain his attorney license. It matters. So if you like my video for today, please hit the notification button, ring the bell, subscribe to my channel, and you will be notified when I put out future videos. Thank you for watching.